show you today is how to put your kohlrabi in the soil. Now I've put most of mine in, but I've just got 2 left, and I'm going to show you how to put them in the ground. They're very, very simple. They're about 6 inches tall now, so once they're sort of about 4 inches tall and they've got like 5 or 6 leaves, then you can, and all sort of fear of frost has gone in your area, then you can put them in the soil, and I'll show you how to do that. Now all you need to do is to dig a nice big hole. They need to be spaced about 6 to 9 inches apart in the ground. I've just got loads of leaves on top of here. If you want to mix in some horse manure or leaves or any compost that you've got, then please do. Okay, so a nice big hole, and so they don't blow about so much in the soil, squeeze them out of the bottom. What I'm going to do is I'm going to plant them slightly, I'll plant them slightly higher than the level of the compost here, just to give them a bit more stability, because it does tend to get a bit windy down the allotment. So pop it in, cover it back over, push it down. So give it a nice good water, even if the soil is wet, give it a good water, and then, because they're nice little munchies for pigeons and all sorts of slugs and snails and things, give them a little sprinkle of slug pellets. And then what you need to do after that is, once you've planted them all, is to cover them up with net. But I'll just do the other one, and then I'll show you the next stage. When you've watered them and slug pelleted them and everything else, then make sure that you cover them all with some netting. Otherwise you'll come down the following day and the pigeons would have had a little midnight feast, which won't be very helpful for you. There we go. Now when you cover them with netting, make sure that you have a piece that's obviously big enough. If it's slightly too big, it doesn't matter. Put a stick in each corner of whichever patch that you're netting, and then it does take a while. If it's windy, it flaps all over the place and you can be running around after it for ages. So basically get the 4 corners done, and then you can stretch it a very long way. You can buy very expensive sort of cages, but frankly a few sticks in the corners is perfectly adequate, because the birds don't think about going down to the ground level and walking underneath. They just think about landing on top of it. But don't worry, birds don't get caught in it or anything. Well, I haven't. Birds get caught in it, so hopefully they won't. But once you've got the 4 corners in, then if it kind of sags in the middle, if it sort of, sorry, it's a bit windy, if it bows in a bit, then just get a few more sticks just to sort of pop it back outside, you know, out the outside of them. Now once your plants start to grow, then move the netting up, and when they get to a certain size, then you won't need to bother, but it's just a little bit of protection just for the time being. Well, I hope you found that useful, and I'm really looking forward to having my alien vegetables growing, because I do think they look absolutely, absolutely fab. So I'll show you when I dig one up of what they look like. So fingers crossed they all turn out well. Well, I hope you found that useful, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Bye bye.